leader, the Pakistan Delegation, Major General Muhammad Shafiq, Brigadier General Mansour, Colonel Shahid, our own defense advisor, and Major Ali, and members of my delegation, the participants of this staff talk, members of the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to humbly welcome you all to the Defense Headquarters, venue for the second round of Nigeria-Pakistani staff talk. Nations form alliances in response to threats in case of similar or shared beliefs, economic interdependence, and when they both share membership of an organization. It will be recalled that the Nigerian government made a decision under the present administration of President Muhammad Buhari to enter into valuable relations with other nations with a view to better position herself as a formidable force in the African region. Nigeria and Pakistan are members of the developing G8 nations, and there has been exchange of top military and political visits, including those between defense ministers as well as high-ranking military officials to enhance defense collaboration. This is anchored on the similar experiences shared by the two countries, especially in the fight against terrorism and insurgency. Nigeria and Pakistan signed a bilateral agreement on military cooperation in 2010. The agreement emphasized on military training and education, sending observers for military maneuver and exercises, cooperation in defense technologies including platforms, weapon systems, ammunition, and military vehicles. Also included is the cooperation between our armed forces, amongst others. The bilateral agreement on military cooperation paved way for the establishment of the Nigerian-Pakistan Staff Talk. Following a proposal to establish the Nigerian-Pakistan Staff Talk, I led the Nigerian delegation to embark on a visit to Pakistan from 8th to 10th of November 2016 for the first round of Staff Talk, which held in the joint headquarters in Chakla, Islamabad, Pakistan. I will briefly give an overview of the first round of Staff Talk and the recommendations made. The first round of Nigeria-Pakistan Staff Talk deliberated on training cooperation, counter-terrorism cooperation, invitation for participation in professional military competitions, cooperation in counter-IED, and peacekeeping cooperation, amongst others. The following offers were made to the armed forces of Nigeria, and they include life extension programs and general overhaul of the F-7 aircraft, repair and overhaul of 14 by Charlie 130 aircraft propeller assemblies, maintenance of air defense radars, installation of special flight instrument display units on NAF aircrafts, and also the cooperation in military production were exploited in the areas of technical cooperation with the Pakistani ordnance factories and other Pakistani defense-related industries, development of telecom products in Nigeria, collaboration and transfer of technology, and building capacity through establishment of production lines for the production of communication equipment in Nigeria. I am happy to know that since then, the Nigerian Armed Forces, particularly the Nigerian Army, has subscribed to training slots on anti-terrorism training and, of course, the Special Forces training in Pakistan. A total of 60 Army personnel have so far been trained the Nigerian Army had subscribed to selected Army courses for the 2017-2018 training sessions from Pakistani government on gratis, and subscriptions to select Army courses for 2018 to 2019 training sessions on payment basis. Furthermore, for bilateral interactions, through participation in exhibitions and seminars, this has been pursued. For instance, a delegation of the Nigerian Army attended the International Defense Exhibition held at Karachi from 27th to 30th November 2018. As we all know, the Nigerian Air Force is the lead arm of service in the collaboration with the Pakistani government. The Nigerian Air Force have sent troops for special forces training and have equally procured some Super Mushak training aircrafts, amongst others, as part of decisions reached at the staff talk. It will be highly beneficial to leverage on the gains of our previous staff talks in order to sustain the momentum of the successes of our collaborations. This round of staff talk will include a presentation on counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency, the Nigerian perspective, a presentation by the various services of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, and visit to the National Defense College. According to Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan, and I quote, "Our object should be peace within and peace without. We want to live peacefully and maintain cordial, friendly relations with our immediate neighbors and with the world at large." End of quote. It is hoped that this round of staff talk will assist Nigeria strategize to maintain peace within, especially in the troubled Northeast region, and cordial relations with our immediate neighbors and with the world at large. Let me therefore congratulate Major General Muhammad Shafiq, the Director General Foreign Military Cooperation, Joint Staff Headquarters, Pakistan Armed Forces, leader of the delegation to this second round of talk. Expectedly, the communique of this meeting will be considered, adopted, and signed at the end of this round of talk. With the gracious approval of the Chief of Defense Staff and his strategic directions, I'm very hopeful that we will record more successes at the end of this round of talk. Let me once again, on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Defense Nigeria, Mansour Mohammed Ali, and the Chief of Defense Staff, General A.G. Olonishaki, warmly welcome our Pakistani delegates to this second round of Nigeria-Pakistan staff talk. I wish us all fruitful deliberations and a pleasant stay in Nigeria. Long live Nigeria, Pakistan staff talk. Long live our dear countries. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, Major General Ogun Kale, the Director General DICON, the distinguished senior officers from the Nigerian Armed Forces, members of Nigerian Delegation and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. I and my team are thankful for the warm welcome we received from our Nigerian brethren. It had always been my desire to visit Nigeria, although I had been in Africa for over 2 years, however, was unfortunate not to have visited Nigeria earlier. It is indeed a matter of great honor to be with our Nigerian counterparts and brothers for this event of immense value. I especially thank with profound appreciation to His Excellency Major General V.O. Ogun Kale for sparing his valuable time to be with us today for this important event. Pakistan and its armed forces greatly value our relationship with Nigeria and its people. Our relations with Nigeria, especially the defense collaboration, is unparalleled, especially in the African continent. Gentlemen, fraternal bilateral relations and defense cooperation between Pakistan and Nigeria is spread over many decades. Actually, it was established immediately after the independence of Nigeria in 1960. Based on this, it can be proudly claimed that over the years, a very solid and unparalleled brotherly relations have been established between the two countries. It has also brought the armed forces of both countries in close cooperation with profound respect and understanding for each other. It is heartening to note that we have developed wide-ranging defense cooperation with armed forces of Nigeria, which is focusing on training courses, joint exercises, intelligence, counter-terrorism, defense industrial collaboration, and high-level reciprocal exchange visits. Excellency, our current visit to Nigeria is in the same context that will surely further enhance this cooperation. I am completely hopeful that event would take our bilateral relations to a new apex with a visionary, futuristic collaboration in the fields of enablers for our strategic growth. I hope that today's interaction would be as per our mutual expectations and will greatly contribute to further enhance cooperation between our two brotherly countries, especially the two armed forces. I once again thank Major General B.O. Ogun Kale and the Nigerian delegation members for warm hospitality that we received since we set foot on this soil, while I am absolutely positive that these staff talks would afford good opportunity to understand our war-tested capabilities and systems. Our brotherly relations are just for a candid discussion for a meaning cooperation. And I can vouch here that we always found the Nigerian counterparts, the brilliant officers that we have had in Pakistan, they were always candid, honest, and they had great professional acumen. At the end, I would say that I am not as qualified as General P.O. Kale. I was impressed by the diversity in his personality as well as his academic and professional qualifications. But we hope that we will learn a lot from His Excellency. And I will also take this opportunity to convey the compliments from my political as well as my military leadership for His Excellency the President, the Chief of Defense Staff that we met in the morning, and we are very grateful for his time that he spared for us, and the people and the great soldiers of Nigerian armed forces. I thank you all. Long live Pakistan, Nigeria, brethren.